Alrighty guys, today's short story is A Letter from Santa by Mark Twain, and let's get started. My dear Susie Clemens, I have received and read all the letters which you and your little sister have written to me. I can read your and your baby sister's jagged, frantic marks without any trouble at all. But I have trouble with those letters which you dictated through your mother and the nurses, for I am a foreigner and cannot read English writing well. You will find that I have made no mistakes about things which you and your baby ordered in your own letters. I went down to your chimney at midnight when you were asleep and delivered them all myself, and kissed both of you too. But there were one or two small orders which I could not fill because we ran out of stock. There was a word or two in your mama's letter which I took to be a trunk full of doll's clothes. Is that it? I will call your kitchen door about 9 o'clock this morning to inquire, but I must not see anybody, and I must not speak to anybody but you. When the kitchen door rings, George must be blindfolded and sent to the door. I must tell George he must walk on tiptoe and not speak, otherwise he will die some day. When you must go up to the nursery and stand on a chair or the nurse's bed and put your ear to the speaking tube that leads down to the kitchen when I whistle through, you must speak to the tube and say, "Welcome, Santa Claus." Then I will ask whether the trunk you ordered or not. If you say yes, I shall ask you what color you want the trunk to be, and then you must tell me every single thing in detail which you want the trunk to contain. Then I will say goodbye and a Merry Christmas to you, little Susie Clemens. You must say goodbye, good old Santa Claus, I thank you very much. Then you must go down into the library and make George close all the doors and open into the main hall, and everybody must keep still for a while. I will go to the moon and get the things, and in a few minutes I will come down the chimney that belongs to the fireplace that is in the hall, if it is a trunk you want, because I couldn't get such a thing as a trunk down to the nursery chimney, you know? If I should leave any snow in the hall, you must tell George to sweep it up into the fireplace, for I haven't time to do such things. George must not use a broom but a rag, else he will die some day. If my boot should leave a stain on the marble, George must not holystone it away. Leave it there in the memory of my visit, and whenever you look at it or show it to anybody else, you must remind you to be a good little girl. Whenever you are naughty and someone points to the mark where good old Santa Claus's boot made in the marble, what will you say, little sweetheart? Goodbye for the few minutes till I come down to the world and ring the kitchen doorbell. Your loving Santa Claus, whom people sometimes call the Man in the Moon. Really hope you enjoyed that. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!